Hello, everybody. I'm back from my short holidays. Always too short. You know, we need to make a campaign for longer holidays. So, hope you're okay. Hope this finds you in a great moment. And I'd like to start today with a little bit recap from the session from last Thursday, in which I left recorded. So if you still have any questions about dreams, all these, we will still discussing during this live today. Okie doke. So let's start. So I want to do our initial prayer. So I want to thank the opportunity to be here, our mentors of this group, for the moment given to us. I want to thank everyone who are listening us, those who are listening now live, those who will listen later with a recorded version. I also want to send good vibrations to our brothers and sisters who are in need, who are abandoned without shelter, those who are struggling in a moment of thinking about suicide. May this prayer reach them and comfort them. So be it. Okie dokie. So, last Thursday, I left recorded from question 400 to 402. And today, we will do a kind of recap from those questions. And also, we will finish these sub-items. So we go up to question 412 of the Spirit's book. Okay? So, and what we comment last week, we comment that dreams, we always are intrigued by the dreams. I dreamed last night, whatever, and what it does mean. We always want to have a meaning for a dream. We always want to make to give a sense to a dream. And one second, because my mouse is not working. Hey Lou, good to have you here, my dear. Good to have you here. 1 second, my mouse. Okay, it's back. Okay, my mouse is back. Good to have you here, Lou, my dear. So, and we mentioned that not necessarily a dream must tell us something. A dream could be a meeting with our spiritual friends. A dream take us to a kind of intermediary place. It's kind of an intermediary where those who are incarnated goes to, and those who are discarnated also goes to meet each other. Dream can be an alert. Oh, I dream with a rock. It means we will have a hard times. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Uh, what happened when we sleep? We kind of free the spirit to go or to do whatever they want. And mainly the actions you have will send your spirit. For example, if you are an arrogant person, if you are a troublemaker, if you are a non humble person, if you always try to get advantage of the things, I'm pretty sure you agree with me that you won't be in a nice place. Oh, but I do my prayers before I go to bed. Okay, this is step two. We have step one first. Step one is your actions must follow your thoughts. So you think a bad thing, but you act correctly. It's good. It is, but it's not entirely good. It's not 100% good because your actions need to follow what you're thinking. If you're thinking bad things, but you're doing wrong, good things, something is wrong there. And this is wrong with you because when you have your thoughts and your body synchronized in order to produce more, in order to help yourself, help all the others who are with you, then when you go to sleep and you do your prayers, I would say we have a better chance that during the sleep, your spirit will go to not a better place, but you go to the places where you are tuned to. It's again, I said this a million times. Everything is related to tune, and you can compare this with the radio frequencies. When you tune a radio in a, I don't know, 100.1 megahertz, it means you are listening pop music. If you want to listen rock music, you go to 89.1 megahertz. If you want to listen classical music, you need to go to 100.7 megahertz. So you need to tune. So it's the same thing happens in the spiritual world. Everything here, it is there. All level of thoughts, vibrations, but you need to tune with a certain vibration. If you tune your with a bad vibration, of course you're going to receive bad things. This is why when we are in a kind of depression, when we are in a kind of lower thoughts, when we are in a struggling moment, looks like a tsunami of bad things happen to you because you tune with that frequency and all these bad things happens to you. That's how it works. You kind of attract, you work like a magnet You're attracting all these bad things, all these, and it happens the same. It's not because you just did a prayer before you're going to bed. It means your spirit will have like a nice and wonderful dreams. First of all, we need to look at our attitudes. Does our attitudes is in synchronization with our thoughts? You need to answer that question. If you say so, yes, I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to be a better human being. I'm trying to be a better mom, a better dad, a better friend, a better worker. It's up to you. But you're trying. You're really trying. You're putting all your efforts. You do your prayers. Prayer is not that nothing you know by heart. Prayer is a conversation between you and your God. It's a simple conversation between you two. I know will be a kind of single talk because we will not listen the answers. But sometimes when we deserve, when we are really putting all the efforts in order to conquer, in order to move forward, in order to get rid of these bad tendencies. Sorry. Uh, we we may perhaps receive a message from the spiritual world saying to us, "Oh, do this." No, they will not say, "Do this." Oh, think about this, think about that. They will never tell you what you need to do, because if they tell you what you need to do, they will interfere on your free will. And interfering in your free will, this might be wrong because it's someone telling you what you need to do is not your choice. What you have learned. Hi, Severina. Good to have you here, my dear. Long time I don't see you. I hope everything is right for you. So, uh, I would say to you, oh, I dream with my mom who passed away. Uh, I need to do this and that. Let's analyze it. Let's see. Okay, what you dream, what your mom said to you, it's reasonable. Yes. Okay. What your mom said to you does make any sense in relation to difficulties or what you're passing by now? Yes. Does the what your mom said to you will help you? Yes. So all these kind of questions you need to analyze, and perhaps you need to take the action. And this action, most of the times, is follow what you have done. The famous dream we had, it's like John of Dark dream. She dreamed that she will save France and she fight for. And at the end, she saved France. But at the same time, she was betrayed. So, what I want to say here is be careful to what you do before think, before analyze, before questioning everything you dream. Because this could be just your imagination. In, in some case, when we need to decide, should I go left or should I go right? But in our mind, we always say we know how we should go right, but I want to analyze if your left is okay, but you dream you need to go to right, don't you take the right? Because you sometimes guide you push for what you want, not for what you need. So we can see here uh, some comments we have here in the Spirit's book when the Spirit said to Kardec, uh, "True sleep, incarnate spirits are always in touch with the spirit world. Sleep is the door that God opens to them to contact their friends in heaven. It is their break, as it were, after a day of work, as they wait for the great deliverance, the final peace of the soul. Looks like I'm back. Let me check if I'm back. Please let me know, guys, if you can listen me. Yeah, looks like I'm back. Great. Sorry, I don't know that the internet sign today here is kind of going up and down. So I'm so sorry. I had this problem with some meetings today. I'm so sorry. So, and what are dreams? Then Kardec defined for us. Dreams are the result of the emancipation of the soul, which is made more independent through the temporary interruption of activities and social interactions of daily life. From that emerges an indefinable clairvoyance, which extends to the most distant places, to places that have never been seen, and sometimes even to other worlds. The incoherence of dreams is further explained by the gaps resulting from the incomplete recollection of what we see in them, similar to our narrative, from which entire sentences or fragments have been accidentally omitted. So, most of the times we say, "Oh, I dreamt something," no connection, no nothing, no everything is there is no relation. It's no arms, no legs, because it doesn't make sense for you, and it's okay. It's okay. So we don't need to worry with this. We don't need to worry with this. Uh, Dreams. We always try to. Oh, I dream with a teeth. I know because someone already told this to me. Oh, I dreamed last night with a teeth And someone, and always when I dream with a state, someone in my family will die. Oh, then starts that nightmare in the family until someone dies. Or sometimes nobody dies. So it's a particular thing. Perhaps you have this. Oh, if I dream with this gonna happen. So perhaps you have this moment, but it's is a particular moment. You know yourself. You know what you need to do. You know what actions you need to do. What I'm saying here is we always want to be a good person. We always try to be a good person. But does your actions are does your actions give that impression? It's up to you. Also, the Spirit says to Kardec, dreams are not true in the sense of fortune tellers. For instance, understand them. For it's absurd to believe that dreaming about one matter necessary foretells another. Dreams are true in the sense of they present real images to the spirit, but the images often have no relation to what occurs in his corporeal life. So again, my friends, a dream can give you uh, some kind of help, some kind of advice. Uh, you are facing a problem, and your mentor can come to you during your dream and tell you something. Yes, perhaps this happens a lot, but we cannot be uh, linked with this. You taking an action just because you dream of this is completely different. You need to take an action based in facts you have for yourself, based in facts in which gonna give you more details about your life, about the problem you're passing by, about the next steps. It's all a joint efforts to make this happen, and that's why sometimes we see something in a dream and these don't materialize. We also can have a kind of deja vu moments because it happens to me a lot. Oh, this looks familiar to me. I looks like I was here. Looks like I saw this episode happening. Yes, they may happen, but they may happen, but we don't need to be slave of this. When this happens, try to remember what happened. Try to analyze. Try to make sure what you are about to do makes any sense with the reality. Because at the same time, remember when I said that this is everything is tuning. If you are tuning with lower zone spirits, they can make you a puppet of them, and you don't want it. You need to understand that we live in a world of autonomy. You are free to do whatever you want to do, but doing whatever you want to do, we will always have a consequence. And you, by yourself, will need to deal with these consequences. It's up to you. And what we do most of the times, we want to do whatever what we want. Oh, I dreamed this, I have this, I did this, and at the end, I'm suffering. I cannot do much for you. Why you are suffering? Why are you struggling? I don't know. But a reason for this you have. I give you 100% guarantee. If you're facing a problem, it's because something happened and you, I don't like the word deserve, but it's a reaction of your actions. On question 405, the spirits ask to Kardec, we often see things in our dreams that seem to be premonitions that do not materialize. Where do these come from? And the spirit said, uh, they may occur for the spirit, if not for the body, which means that the spirit sees the thing he longs for because he goes out to look for it. So again, your body needs rest. Your spirit don't need. Your body needs to recover. You are tired because your body is tired, not your spirit. So the spirit will try to find out what I'm gonna do, what I need to do. I need to sort this problem. I need to make this decision. I'm worried about my mom. I'm worried about my family. I'm worried about my job, and the spirit will keep working on it. It's not because you're dream you are sleeping you stop. Your body stop, but your spirit will keep going. This is why again is the tuning. And if you are with good thoughts, if you are connected with good spirits, and before you go to bed, you have a nice conversation with God, if you have a constructive conversation with God, saying, please guide me, please show me the way, please not show me the way, but do what is best for me and my family, not what is just for me. This is being selfish. But for you, if you are married, if you are not married, you are a single person, perhaps it makes sense what is best for me or best for my future. Even though what is best for me, it is something I don't agree with. But if I do not agree with it, at least show me the reasons, the why I need to reconsider, I need to rethink about my choices. And this will give you an alert, and you need to rethink about it. Question 407. Is complete sleep necessary for the emancipation of the spirit? Well, You don't need to sleep to free the spirit. Like in a mediumistic meetings, nobody's sleeping, everybody's concentrated, and they give permission for the spirits to communicate. For example, we I know a kind of situation in which even a incarnated person, incarnated, in a mediumistic meeting, her spirit went there and gave a message. If it's necessary, if it's necessary, this may happen. I saw this happen, and it's perfect normal. Let me see here. Sometimes we seem to. Question 108. Sometimes we seem to hear within ourselves words distinctly pronounced that have no connection with what we are thinking about. Where do such words came from? Could be memories from the past life, things you doesn't make sense for you now, but in the future this will make, and then you generate that deja vu. Oh, I heard that, I saw that, I listened a conversation about it. So that's why I'm telling you, dreams are important, but dreams needs to be studied, needs to be analyzed, and not just, oh, I'm taking this decision, I'm going to this decision because I dreamed that. No, no, this is wrong. And this is what I want to tell you. Wait a moment. What's your actions today? Are you in a good environment? Are you in a good moment of your life? Are you having problems, or are you problem free? If you're problem free, please tell me. Please put it here in the comment box how to be problem free, because I would like to understand how to be without any problem. Okay, 410. I skipped 409 because we same thing. 410. When asleep or half asleep, we sometimes have idea that seem very worthwhile, but which, in spite of the efforts we make to recall them, fade away from our memory. Where do these ideas come from? Wonderful question. And the Spirit says, they are the result of the freedom of the spirits. Who liberates himself enjoys more powerful faculties at that moment. They may also often be advice given by other spirits. So, a good inspiration may come into the dreams, but again, you need to analyze if it does make any sense. You need to analyze if you go to this route, what are the consequences? Because at the end, who you gonna suffer the consequences? It's you. And you cannot say, oh, I just took this decision because I dream about that. You don't know what are the level of the spirits who gave you that advice. You don't know which spirits gave you the or inspired you. You don't know if it was a good one, if it was a bad one. You don't know. You don't know. And you must. You, only you, will reap the consequences. Then we have in 410b question. What is the use of such ideas in the device if one cannot recall them and if one cannot benefit from them? Such ideas sometimes belong more to the spiritual world than to the corporeal world. But more frequently, though the body may forget them, the spirit does not, and the idea reemerges at the appropriate time as in spontaneous inspirations. We are talking about here dreams, not inspirations. When you sometimes need to make a decision and you are there and then come the click. This is differently. Please, do not mistake a dream with a spontaneous message or inspirations. You may have inspiration while you were dreaming, yes, of course. But again, every single dream deserves an analysis. Deserve, you need to stop and see, okay, I got this. What's the consequence of this? What's the consequence if I not follow that advice? Remember, it's you who going to reap the consequences of your decisions, even though those decisions were given to you in your dreams. Inspirations is something different. You need to act that moment. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? Then you will see if this is good inspiration, then you do it. It's different. Okay? I will skip 411. Let's go to 412. While the body is resting or sleeping, can the activity of the spirit cause the body to be tired? Yes, yes. For example, I know, I know, uh, especially those who are members of a mediumship group, sometimes they have missions to accomplish. And the group, while the body are sleeping, they meet each other in the spiritual world and they will go through the mission. And people work a lot, depends on the mission. And sometimes you wake up with that impression that, hey, I just woke up, but I am more tired than when I went to the bed. So it may happen. Also, what was the quality of your sleep? Are you watching good movies who will inspire you good dreams? You don't want to watch a horror movie, a scary movie, and dream with flowers in a beautiful field with blue sky. That may not happen because when you are watching that movie, let's say, for example, a scary movie, remember of the tune? You tune with spirit at that level. And I think, and perhaps you agree with me, those spirits doesn't live in a flowered field, sunshine, classical music, happy days. So going to bed is a kind of preparation you must have every single day. Lower your symphony, lower your brain activity. If you can watch a good movie which make you feel better. Movie gonna make you feel inspired. Movies that gonna give you good good inspirations in your life. It happened to me a lot. Sometimes I'm watching something and then I fall asleep and I dream in a situation connected with what I was watching. It may happen to you as well. And it's up to you to decide what you want to do. It's up to you to decide which path you want to go. See, my friends, everything it is in your hands. Everything is in your hands. You are under control of everything. What we need to do, we need to understand that we are the owners of our decisions. And when we made a decision, we don't like to reap the consequences. If I'm the consequence is good, wow, I'm good, I'm best. If the consequences is bad, oh, God doesn't like me. God is not powerful as it is. God is always make me suffer. No, it's you. It's your decision. It's your moment. You need to be more cautious with your thoughts. You need to be more cautious with the people are surrounding you. You need to be more cautious what you are watching on TV. What you need to be cautious what you see on your mobile phone. It's up to you. It's completely, entirely up to you. Because you are the one who go through a test. Sometimes you like, sometimes you don't. Okay? Saying this, we finish this chapter, this sub item here. Uh, Sleeps and dreams. I highly encourage you to reread the question 402. It's a wonderful, wonderful, and brilliant answer given by the spirits to Kardec. Also, at the end of those questions, Kardec put what he understood. So go to question 402 and read this again. Reread this and reread. And when you think you finish, you restart over again. It's very important. It is very inspirational, very advice for us. Okay? And next Thursday, we will talk about visits among the spirits of the living. Visits among the spirit of the living. It's for our next Thursday. Okay? Then we'll talk about the visits we receive. This comes with inspirations. So it's going to be a good talk, as always, having you all here. Okay? So can I will do the final prayer. I want you to say to all friends who are here with us today, especially our mentors of this group, mentors of this talk, for thank you for the inspirations. Thank you for being here with among friends, being here full of life. May these teachings, may these conversation guide us and prepare us for our future, for our progress, for our moral progress. So be it. Amen. Okay, my friends. Thank you very, very, very much for our time today. I hope you understood, and I'll see you next Thursday. Tuesday, Vanderlei will be with you. And don't forget, Tuesday at 8:30, we do have our virtual healing. So please join us on our YouTube page. And the team who looks after the healing will be there giving this virtual healing. Okay? Thank you very much. I wish you all a wonderful night or a wonderful rest of day for those who are in a different time zone. Okay? Best of luck. God bless you all. Thank you. Bye bye.